What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Wright State Dynasty here on NCAA Basketball 10, where we dive deeper into Horizon League play, where we started things off really good in the last episode in Horizon play. Got a big win over Cleveland State early on, and then got another win against Green Bay. And then we lost our next two games badly by the same team mentioned previously and UIC. So now we fall 2-2 in Horizon League play, and we're playing against a pretty solid Detroit Titans team. They're second in the Horizon League play. As we take a look at the conference standings, they're 4-1 in Horizon play, whereas we're kind of sitting in the middle right now. You know, definitely still in the thick of things, but we still have a lot of work that still needs to be done going forward. But hey, it should be a good game, should be a good episode nonetheless, so make sure you smash that like button, and if you are brand new to the channel as well, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button as well, as I would truly appreciate that. Now, let's go ahead and jump into this game, shall we? Alright, so getting things going here with some game action, and first bucket of the game is going to be a turn away jumper, which thankfully is missed. So now Greg Albert, he's going to run down the floor, he's going to try to bring contact, and he's able to draw the foul on James Jefferson. However, he does miss both of his free throws, and so now we're stuck with them now trying to get this bucket, and they missed their shot. We had them blocked initially, they got the rebound, and so here comes Hebert from deep, and that's good. We take the early 3-0 lead, as Wright State's looking pretty solid so far, as Hebert tries a little fadeaway jumper. That unfortunately is missed though, as now Detroit is now coming up on the floor, going coast to coast, and almost makes it, but doesn't really matter. They got the rebound anyways. And Detroit's a solid squad, man. They are the second best team in the Horizon, and they are showing it early on, taking us to town in their home stadium. We find ourselves down 9-5 early as we're trying to get the things rolling. And yeah, you can see those standings, man. They're 4-1. We may be in the middle, but we haven't had that good of a season, and we could definitely use a win like this to continue to build momentum, and thankfully make sure we don't get fired as Patterson drains the mid-range jumper to Ranger danger. But they come back with a nice corner free on the other end. We find ourselves down by 5. Couple of drives later, Hebert, he's going to pass it to Eugene, and Eugene gets fouled. He almost got that one to go, but it's all good. And Danny, because we go to the free throw line, we make both of our free throws. As now Detroit gets blocked, and they get their own rebound again. Oh, man. They are killing us with the boards, but we do get our own rebound eventually, but we turn the ball right back. And so Detroit's driving. They're going to get the and one opportunity. It's just too easy for Detroit. So now Wright State, they got the ball. We got to swing things around, trying to get some points on the board. Gets Eugene. Eugene gets swiped, and now Detroit's going to try. Well, they're going to just do their thing, as they're going to try to ISO us on the wing. They find a nice cutter into the paint. Man, Detroit is just running away with it right now. It honestly does not look good. I upped the difficulty since it's been a little too easy for me the past few games, and that increase in difficulty is definitely showing, because man, we are getting killed out here. But Eugene at least gets us this bucket, and we're able to cut it by 5. And then Eugene in the lane again, going to pass it around. Eventually Hebert gets it, and he misses a shot too. So now here comes Detroit going up the lane. Don't let them get that transition bucket, and they still get it anyways. You know, why does it even matter? So now down by 9. We get the steal though, and now Hebert's going to pass it to Lewis. He has an open lane and is able to lay it in. It's good with your boy. As we now make this a 7-point game. We just got to get a stop on the other end. Can we get it done though? As they're driving into the lane, we get an, oh, there we go, baby. There's that steal we're looking for. Let's get it on the other end. And what a nice lay-in by our star point guard. We're going to definitely miss him whenever he graduates next season. And speaking of which, here's Hebert coming down the lane again. Going to try to pass it out. We eventually get it to Mead. Mead gets it to Copeland. Copeland to Eugene. Eugene, he stops his dribble, gets it to Mead. Just a beautiful display of passing, and it leads to a nice corner three. That's how the game of basketball is meant to be played right there. Just all of that passing. Not these just one cut, stop and goes as Patterson gets fouled. As Detroit still find themselves up by 7. They are a much more talented team than we are. Not going to lie. As now there's Patterson getting fouled, and thankfully he missed both of his free throws. But man, that's going to kill us because we're out without Patterson and Greg Albert for the rest of this half, as we don't have any much height on the floor, I think. As there's Patterson, actually, now that I think about it. I guess he came back, which, hey, totally fine with me. We just got to score on this other end as Mead's left wide open, and they're going to make him pay. Another 3 for your boy. He already has 10. So now, Detroit, they're passing it around. We blocked them, and now Copeland got the rebound. He's going to bring it across the floor. Copeland taking it in between 2 guys. It doesn't matter. He still gets it to go. And then right here, they try to shoot right back. Misses. It's Copeland again. He's feeling himself with the free bomb. Man, Copeland off the bench has been a certified dude. Might have just got us back into this game. As here comes Patterson. Here's Copeland. He's hot. Heat check. Good. He gets the heat check to go. As now we tie this game right up. 40 seconds. We missed that, but there's Patterson cleaning things up. And so now we got one more chance with the ball. Tied at 45 seconds left. It's Copeland in the corner. He gets it to go. Oh my goodness. Nick Copeland going off at the end of his first half. And because of that, we take a 3-point lead against one of the better teams in the horizon. Can't wait to see what we do here in this second half. Let's go. Alright, so now we are starting with the second half. We'll see if we can do much of the same, because there's Mead. No, not Mead, Hebert. I always get those two confused for some reason, but Hebert made the shot. And then here comes Eugene drawing the foul. He's going to call Michael Brooks, and we're able to get both free throws to go. And now here comes Greg Albert. Open mid-ranger, danger. He gets that one to go. As now we are opening this thing up. We're up by 10. We are balling out right now, but Greg Albert, he gets called for the foul once again. It's his 3rd foul. So we got to definitely be careful from here on out with this guy. We don't want him to get in foul trouble too early. As here's Greg Albert. He's able to draw a foul on his own. This time Doug Givens is called as we get one of 2 free throws to go. As now here comes Detroit with the 40 slam. Oh my goodness. What a slam dunk by that man. Definitely got to have a body on him at all times. As there's Detroit calling their way back. We're now only up by 7. We got to keep the offensive pressure going. And here's Crotchet deep for 3 as he misses it. And coach is not happy. They want more backups. But to be fair, we've been shooting extremely well from deep. I think we were like 64% in the first half from the 3-point line. So you can't blame them. But now we're trying to come back. They're trying to come back, and they're getting it done. Now we're only up by 1 possession. So definitely got to get some points on the board. Here's Lewis with the pull-up. And Lewis does get fouled on the play. We make it a 2-possession game. But now, here comes Detroit. We miss the opportunity to get the putback, with the turnover. But we're still able to run in transition as Crotchet gets fouled again. When the offense gets a little cold, you just got to go to that free throw line. As now we are going the other way here. Here comes Hebert running past everybody and anybody in his sight. Hebert and this Wright State team is determined to get this upset victory. As there's Hebert from the corner. He's good. Hebert and Crotchet and Copeland, those 3 dudes, certified dudes out here. As now Detroit with the pull-up. That is a nice fadeaway, Kobe-like. Rest in peace, Kobe. As now Wright State, they have the ball. We're going to bring it to Nathan Crotchet. He's going to pull up from deep, and unfortunately, it bounces around everywhere but inside the bucket. So now Detroit, is bringing the ball up, and we go into the paint, and they're able to draw the foul on us, and there's Greg Albert. He already has his 4th foul. He's going to have to go to the bench. So now we are without one of our best players in the second half. Big game for us. We definitely need this win, as now Detroit is clawing their way back, and they just tied this thing right up with 6 minutes to go. So now it's going to definitely be a challenge for us, just losing our momentum right now, as now they take the lead. So we're down by 1, and so we definitely need to play smarter here. But we got to also get the rebound, and there's Crotchet. He gets fouled. And so now Detroit find themselves at the free throw line, a chance to make it a 3-point game, and they do just that. And now they're coming with the press. Patterson beats him though, and is able to get the and one to go. What a bucket by Patterson, and we certainly needed it. So now we got a chance to tie this game, and we're going to do just that, even though Patterson is not the best free throw shooter. It's all good and dandy nonetheless. Is now 4.5 minutes left. It's all tied. Corner free. It's no good. Hebert's going to bring the ball up. See if he can find anybody open. He finds Crotchet. He's got the corner, and he's got the mid-ranger danger. We just took a 2-point lead, and the dude is out of bounds. Wright State is slowly but surely, turn on the dime, getting that momentum back. Is now Eugene. He's going to pull up for the mid-ranger danger. He's good to go. And now we got this lead back up to 4 with 4 minutes left, as Lewis, he picks up the rebound. He's going to pass it up to Albert, who gets it to Hebert. He's looking around, gets to Albert, who gets a nice lay-in himself. The Wright State offense is definitely waking up here in these last couple of minutes, as now we just got to play some solid D the next 2.5 minutes, and we'll win our biggest game of the year so far. Because now we find ourselves up by 4, and I don't want to take any risk. Usually I like to play extremely fast, but we don't want to blow this lead here. So we're just going to go to the free throw line. And Nathan Crotchet, he's been perfect at the line so far this season. And that's going to keep going as he gets the first one to go. But can we get the second one to go as well to make this a 6-point game here? As Crotchet is now at the line. He's going to shoot his free throw. And we do make it a 6-point game. And now Detroit is on its last gasp. They get the free up, and it's in. Although they actually counted a 2, so it's only a 4-point game. But they foul our boy Hebert, and that's just the wrong man to foul. This is our best player on the line, and he's got that cold-hearted killer in him as he gets that first free throw to go. He's about to make the second one too, just to put the dagger in these guys. As now Detroit is definitely on its last gasp, and they actually shoot another free, which I don't know why. That doesn't surprise me. I don't know why I was surprised by that. But what does surprise me is we won the game by 4 points. Let's go. So taking a look at the stats for this great Horizon League matchup, shout out to Corey Hebert. Dude was balling out today. He had 25 points, 7 boards, and 10 assists. That gives him the triple-double, and was only a few rebounds away from a triple-doubles, which is pretty cool to see. Devin Copeland came off the bench for us today, and he balled out too. He had 16. Lewis Eugene, custom recruit, he got 14 points. Crotchet with 11, and Greg Albert, he was 9-5-1 with 1 block as well, despite not having much playing time today due to being in foul trouble. Also, Eric Patterson, he played well in relief. He had 8, and then Marcus Lewis was able to get an and one, so he had 3 points. But we got the win, and it feels extremely good. Alright, so next time out, we are going to keep going into Horizon League play as we improve to 3-2 in conference play. Gonna play Green Bay, Valpo, Youngstown State, and then probably see some live game of the Loyola Ramblers. They were winless in conference play as well as the entire season so far, so that'll be a nice tune-up before we get into the big rivalry week where we play Butler 2 times in a row, and that's going to be big for our season. So it's going to be a good one for next episode. So make sure you smash that like button as well as subscribe to the channel if you happen to be brand new. This is John J Gaming on the mic, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.